Hello and welcome to our modern money journey. Just a brief reminder that I am not a licensed professional. This is not investment advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Hi everyone and welcome back to our modern money journey for Adventure 7, Intro to Commodities. In this episode, we will first discuss what is a commodity. Then we will go over the commodities markets. Then we will talk briefly about which commodities we will focus on the most in this channel. And then lastly, we will demonstrate how to interact with the markets by purchasing some silver and unboxing that. So let's start with the basics. So what is a commodity? Well, a commodity is a commercial good. Here's a look at a list of some examples of some commodities. As you can see, there are some agricultural goods, such as corn or soybeans. There are also energy goods, such as crude oil or natural gas. And there's also precious metals, such as copper, gold, or silver. This list is not all-inclusive. There are many other commodities. Now let's talk about the commodities markets. There are many different ways to interact with the commodities markets, whether you're buying physical or using a commodities derivative, the most common of which is a futures contract. The physical commodities markets, when you're interacting with them, require physical storage space, and it's when you are buying or selling the commodity itself, the physical version of it. So you are buying barrels of oil or bars of gold or bars of silver or head of cattle or whatever it may be. This requirement for physical storage can limit your interaction with most commodities markets, but it doesn't exclude all of them, like the precious metals. Futures contracts are another common way to interact with the commodities markets. A futures contract is an agreement to deliver a specified amount of a commodity on a set date in the future for a set price that is agreed upon between both parties. Futures contracts were originally designed to try and help stabilize the price of goods over time, but they can also be used to try and bet on the trend of the underlying asset in the future so that you can capitalize on that trend. We won't cover futures contracts too much on this channel, but we just wanted to discuss them because they're talked about commonly. So here on our modern money journey, we're going to focus on mainly one area of the commodities markets. Yes, sometimes we will discuss what's going on in different energy markets, such as the oil or natural gas markets, just because they have such big impacts on the overall economy, but mostly we will focus on precious metals, mainly gold and silver. Gold and silver are both well-known versions of precious metals that have been used as monetary metals throughout the ages, and I believe they will continue to do so throughout the future.
I love gold! The look of it, the taste of it, the smell of it, the texture.
So now I'd like to talk about some fundamentals of gold and silver. First, we must note that it's difficult to know what the total amount of gold or silver is in circulation. Therefore, it's kind of hard to estimate what the true market cap is of either. People argue all the time about whether gold's is 8 trillion or 9 trillion or 10 trillion, so we just won't even get into that. We also should note that when you own gold or silver, there's no earnings, there's no cash flow. And this actually turns a lot of investors off to gold and silver for some reason. But I'm personally still a big fan of both. One of the best fundamentals to look at for gold and silver is the gold to silver ratio. We can take a look at it here on this chart. So historically, whenever the gold to silver ratio has been high, it has been a good time to buy silver. As you can see here on the gold to silver ratio, right now is probably a good time to be buying silver in comparison to gold. Alright, now let's talk about interacting with the markets. On our channel, we're going to mainly focus on interacting with the physical markets by purchasing precious metals. So let's hop onto the computer and demonstrate how we can do that. Alright, so when we open up JM Bullion, this is what the home page looks like. We can come here to silver to look at silver products, gold to look at gold products, platinum to look at platinum products, and they have others such as copper and palladium, as well as some accessories. It's always good to check out what's on sale, but we're going to go straight to silver. We're going to go to silver bars. We're going to go to all silver bars. We're going to select this 10 ounce Silvertown Buffalo silver bar. We want one. We're going to add to cart. We're going to check out now. We're going to check out now. Alright, and now that my bank account information has been entered, we're going to just do free shipping. I agree to the terms and conditions. I'm going to finish and place my order. And my order is on its way. Alright, so after completing our order and waiting a couple days, the package has finally arrived. So let's get it open. And there we go, and there's our 10 ounce silver bar that we purchased. That feels pretty nice and heavy. So let's compare that to some other silver. This is a 1 ounce silver round, just for size comparison. This is the 10 ounce bar and the 1 ounce silver round. We also have a 5 ounce silver bar here. So for comparison, here is the 10 ounce silver bar that we just purchased. And then we also have a 100 ounce silver bar. So for comparison, this is the 10 ounce and this is the 100 ounce. We'll do some episodes in the future on purchasing more silver and gold and just what the markets are doing in general. Alright, all you bulls and bears, we'll see you next time.